the Bavarian knight who served Bayezid and Timur. Dramatic medieval music plays with visuals of ancient battlefields, horsemen charging across the plains, and a knight's armor gleaming in the sun. In a world where East met West, and kingdoms clashed in epic battles, one European knight dared to journey into the heart of the Islamic empires. This is the story of the Bavarian knight who served two of the most powerful rulers of the East, Sultan Bayezid of the Ottoman Empire and Timur the Lame, conqueror of Central Asia. Born in the 14th century, this Bavarian knight was a product of his time, trained in the art of war and chivalry, hailing from the heart of Europe. His name was Johannes Schildberger, a young squire who would soon find himself swept away by the tide of history. At Nicopolis, the European crusaders were soundly defeated by the mighty Sultan Bayezid I, known as the Thunderbolt. Schildberger was captured along with many other Christian knights. Image of Bayezid sitting triumphantly on his throne. Instead of death, fate took Schildberger down a different path, one that would lead him deep into the heart of the Ottoman Empire. Show Schildberger as a prisoner, then slowly rising through the ranks. Schildberger became a personal slave to Bayezid, but over time he gained the trust of the Sultan and even served as a soldier in Bayezid's campaigns. But the tides of history were shifting once again. In 1402, Bayezid faced a new foe, the Central Asian conqueror Timur. The two titans of the East clashed at the Battle of Ankara, and it would forever change the course of Schildberger's life. Timur emerged victorious, and Bayezid was taken captive. But what about Schildberger? The Bavarian knight, once a servant of Bayezid, now found himself in the service of Timur. Show Timur's vast empire and the knight traveling with his armies through Persia, India, and beyond. Schildberger's journey was far from over. He spent years in Timur's vast empire, traveling across Central Asia, Persia, and even as far as India. His service to Timur granted him insight into the customs, culture, and military strategies of the East. In his later years, Schildberger would write about his incredible journey, becoming one of the first Europeans to document life in the heart of the Islamic empires. Visuals of Schildberger returning to Europe, older but wiser, recounting his stories to an audience. After the death of Timur and years of wandering, Schildberger finally made his way back to Europe. His tales of battle, captivity, and survival in foreign lands would become legendary. Today, his memoirs offer a unique window into the world of the 14th and 15th centuries, bridging the gap between East and West. Show excerpts of Schildberger's writings, with a montage of his adventures. Johannes Schildberger's story is one of survival, loyalty, and adaptability. A knight of Bavaria who fought for both the Ottoman Sultan and the great Timur. He lived through some of the most turbulent times in history, an enduring symbol of the clash of civilizations and the meeting of cultures. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story of a knight who lived an extraordinary life, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more historical tales from the medieval world.